Andrew Berry on the Athletic Football Show podcast with Robert Mays talked about the success that the Browns have had and just trying to keep it going year in and year out. And it's something that he never takes for granted.
I've said this before, like no team that you design does everything always go 100% according to plan. And at this point, I feel like I've been in the NFL long enough where you realize just how hard it is to win games on a weekly and certainly a yearly basis. And it's a very, very humbling profession. So we certainly have, a lot of optimism and belief with the players that we've brought in and how hard the guys have worked so far in the off season. But our focus is really on controlling what we can control on a daily basis. Once we do get to the end of the season, we'll be where we want to be in all three phases.
Let's bring back in Mac Robinson. And Mac, that's a consistent message that you hear not only from Andrew Berry, but also from Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, and it's amazing to see how these guys have gotten on the same page. I mean, we talk about in the past how, every single regime, it seems like there's some small little thing that ends up breaking the relationship. And, we're used to the dysfunctional relationship between the two. But, it really has seemed like they've been in lockstep, whether it be on talking points, whether it be on philosophy, just about everything. You name it, Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski are right in line with each other. And honestly, it is so refreshing to see on this side of things.
And the other thing is there's not a lot of chest thumping by either one of them. And with as much as the franchise has struggled, you could forgive a quick victory lap, but you get the sense they're not ready to take that just yet.
No. For them, it's basically, instead of taking that victory lap, it's how many laps do I have to take in order to go ahead and get that next victory? They're not worrying about that win that they just got. They're worrying about getting that next win and taking that, that 1 week approach. So, it's really refreshing to see the way that they've been able to take this in stride and really kind of go about this process as a whole. Everybody could, look at, the players that Andrew Berry has brought in and the way that he's been able to, refresh this entire defense and flip it in an offseason. And some people might, like you said, take a victory lap, take a little bit of that ego check for them. But no, Andrew Berry is just, taking it day by day and said, look, I mean, nobody's perfect. You're not going to accomplish everything in 1 year, even though it seems like he has. For him, it really is just about the day-to-day and not getting too high, not getting too low, and just, making sure that they're kind of keeping even keel. And that's really what you've come to expect between, Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski. It's pretty much just the even keel duo.